to Tool Time at Kitchen Conservatory. I'm Ann Corey, and today we're going to make a stir fry. So I have here a wok, which is made out of carbon steel, and can you see the smoke coming up? I've got it blazing hot. So I'm going to put some vegetable oil in it, and as you can see, it's already getting hot enough, and you want to be generous with the oil. I have some vegetables to put in for our stir fry. Onions, carrots, and some asparagus tips, which would be really nice to put in there. And I quickly stir fry up the vegetables. And the purpose of the way the shape of the carbon steel wok is so that your heat source is right at the very bottom of it. And you constantly move the vegetables around so that they can get completely cooked by this direct heat that's on here. And I want the vegetables to get a little softened before I put anything else in. Now, fried rice always has an egg in it, so what I'm going to do is season the egg with a little bit of soy sauce, because that's going to be the salt for what we're going to do. Whisk that up so I have my egg ready to go. And I'm also going to put in some hot peppers here. I have a red sweet pepper and some hot peppers so that the rice has a little bit of zing. You can put any kind of vegetable or meat or protein that you want to have in your stir fry. But here is the secret to a stir fry. It's a little hot. Old rice. You can never make fried rice with fresh rice. Your rice has to be cold in the refrigerator. If you try to make rice and then make a fried rice, what happens is your rice gets all mushy and it's no good. This rice is actually quite hard. It feels hard. Sometimes when people know that they're going to use the rice for a fried rice, they'll spread it out in a sheet pan so it can really dry out. Here's what I want to do. I want to push all the veggies up the sides, and I put my cold, hard rice in here because a little bit of that hot pepper got to me. But what you want to do is fry the rice. Get the rice coated with the oil down there, and a little bit of brown to make a good fried rice in it. So we're going to fry the rice in here. The tool that I love to use for stir frying is actually a fish spatula, but it has the perfect curve for moving things around in the shape of the wok. And this is my most favorite thing for stir frying. It comes right-handed or left-handed, and sometimes people will call it a chef spatula because chefs love to use this spatula. So I keep moving it around. Now the wok that I'm using is made out of carbon steel. You never want to use a non-stick wok because that doesn't get as blazing hot as you want to get this, because we're going to fry the rice, and this is such a nice quick dish. So I'm making sure that the rice gets fully browned, coated with the oil. Then I take the veggies off the side here and I toss them into it with the shape of the knife. You can see I'm getting a little bit of browning on the rice, which is good for that. A carbon steel pan must be seasoned, which means it's coated with oil, and you effectively have created a non-stick surface, because you can see that none of the rice is sticking to the pan. It's so easy to clean because of that. No rice is sticking here. So once my veggies get hot, I could have certainly added some protein. I make again a hole right in the middle there, and I pour in my egg right there to the center. And obviously the egg is going to cook very fast, but I give it just a couple of seconds to start cooking, and then I go around the sides here and flip my veggies into it. And the other thing that's important about using a wok, even though this is 14 inches, you never want to overfill the wok. Because if you overfill it, you're going to throw all your veggies outside the wok as opposed to keeping it inside. And now I give it a quick stir underneath, and I get the egg distributed, and my asparagus fried rice is ready to eat. We make cooking fun at Kitchen Conservatory.